Today, I'm here to spill the tea on diffusing. We need to clean up on aisle 12. Sorry. Welcome back. I actually did see you there. Today, what are we doing today? Is diffusing a to you? I desire to debunk your difficulties with diffusing. That's a lot of D's. Give that diffusing a capital D, because it is the bomb! Well, wait till you see what I have in store for you! Oh my god, okay. I want you to think about why you don't like to diffuse and why you prefer to air dry. Is it because you really are short on time and you're constantly running out of the house? Or is it because you never get the result that you want when you are diffusing? Today, I'm going to show you a few different techniques to get a few different looks using the diffuser. Basically, the diffuser is this guy, a little attachment that goes onto the blow dryer, and it diffuses the air. There's a bunch of little holes in it so that it's not like a constant airflow blowing your curls. We can talk a little bit about hair dryers, whether they matter, whether they don't. Personally, I've used a bunch of hair dryers and it's not really the hair dryer that matters, but more how you're using it. However, obviously a higher quality blow dryer will give you a better result. But now that you're here and you're ready to blow dry, today I've showered, I am wet as a dog, and I'm ready to diffuse. I have got all my product in, I've scrunched it, it's soaking, as you can all see, very wet. Right now, no frizz. I've worked enough product throughout and I've really raked it through and scrunched, and now everything is kind of set. And I want my hair to part here, so that's where I'm gonna part it. Before we start, before you even put the blow dryer to your head, there's a method, this curl will be the death of me, to diffusing. You must think about what dries the fastest and what takes forever to dry. Most likely your roots take longer to dry because there's just not enough, there's no airflow going through there, right? Everything's stacked on top of each other. Your ends are probably going to dry first. So focus on your roots first. It makes no sense to dry your ends like this, and then your roots are soaking wet, and then when your roots dry, those are going to spring up and it just creates a mess. So dry in order from scalp, mids, ends. Think about the airflow. What kind of airflow are you using? Does your blow dryer have different temperatures and different speeds? Well, there's two different speeds that you can use. You can do high speed with low heat, or you can do high heat with low speed. Now, the reason you do high heat and low speed is because the speed is not gonna blow your hair away. Sometimes if you have very fragile curls or even a looser curl, more of a wave, it can cause a little too much separation and cause frizz. Now, what if you want really big hair? Those with finer hair, or even if you have wavier hair or very heavy hair, it really drags everything down. And sometimes you just have these flat roots. There's ways around it. Take a clip, lift the hair at the root, and pin it like so. When your hair is dry and you take the clips out, you'll have volume in those spaces. Another way that you can get volume is by drying upside down. Take advantage of gravity. By doing so, and again, we're focusing on the roots. You won't have to be like this forever, only until you're seeing red. Hovering at the roots, really pressing in there, it will get the job done. And when you lift up, it'll be pretty voluminous. And then from there, you dry the rest. Hover over the rest until you get that cast. And you feel that hardness around your hair, which is just the curls setting. So now I'm going to start blow drying, and we'll speed up throughout this process, but I'll let you see the full thing. I'm going to use high heat and high speed, but it's because I'm running out of time. So let's do this. Proceed with caution. I'm going to pause and mention something really important. Use the blow dryer to direct the hair where you want it to go. Today I want my hair to flip this side, so I'm going to use this, and this curl is just not doing it for me. So I'm not just going to use the blow dryer, I'm going to use a clip that away, and I'm going to use the blow dryer to mold my hair the way I want it to go. Now, if you want it to go this way, but you also want a lot of volume, flip it the opposite way. So when it comes on back, you can look back at it.
Get your diffuse and on, baby. All in one.
So this is 10 minutes into diffusing. You can see starting to dry. The ends are still pretty wet because I haven't focused much on them. But my root area has really dried quite a bit. And you can see it's starting to have a lot more of that volume that I so greatly missed. Now, for those that are really short on time, I need to explain this to you very carefully. You need to understand that there is no rushing this process. When you're short on time, it is not the answer to rush your diffuse. You cannot speed anything up by blow drying like this. Blow drying like this and just blow drying like this. It's not the answer. It's wasteful. What you need to do is just half-ass the job. It'll pay off. Put that on a sticker. Dry the roots. Dry the roots. Dry everything else as I just did. That was 10 minutes of diffusing, and you can see it's for the most part, it's over halfway dry. Once your roots are dry, go. Better than having your hair dripping, and it will already speed up that process, right? If your roots are dry, the rest will be a breeze. Now, let's get back to it, shall we?
A few moments later.
You know what, friends? It's been about just under 20 minutes, and this is my hair. This is about 95% dry. Like if you really go and feel it, like it feels ever so slightly damp, but that's how I like it. I find if you diffuse to 100% dry, or sometimes you don't even know if your hair is completely dry, but it is, at that point, it starts to frizz because there's nothing else to dry, right? Your hair has absorbed all of the moisture, all of the excess moisture is gone, so all that's left is your curls, and if you keep blow drying, it'll just start to frizz those. So I just like to leave it in a safe zone. I'm like a good 95% dry. I can touch it. Still don't want to touch it too much, but air drying at this point will do the rest of the magic. Now I'll let down my clips. And there we have it. Let me get a closer look here. This is diffused. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Now you can do whatever you want with your curls. You want extra volume? Take your pick. Pick just the roots. Just the roots. You don't want to go near the tip, because you know what happens when you go near the tip? I have diffused many hair types, and I found that these tricks work on just about everybody. You just have to find what works best for you and what fits your lifestyle. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below on what you want to see next and what you're struggling with, and maybe I'll just make that my next video. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace! That was so weird! Oh my